It was a freak accident that took a split second but almost cost pensioner Robert Bliss his life. And the foreign driver responsible got off scot-free. We should point out that some of the images in this report are confronting.
It was just, it made me scream.
Okay, I need you to tell me exactly what's happened.
Please, a guy has knocked it into forward gear. He has crushed my friend. Look, you may lose your leg. Please hurry.
It only takes seconds, but this is the moment Robert Bliss's life is left hanging in the balance. His lower body crushed in a terrible car accident.
The guy has put it into forward gear.
Yeah.
My friend was loading into the trailer behind and he has come in and hit my friend.
Okay.
It was in a split second your life changed forever.
Absolutely. I never, you'd think I would have heard the car rev. I don't remember anything. It was just bang.
As the emergency situation unfolds, it's all captured on CCTV. This is the frantic phone call recorded by the 000 operator as Rob's friends try desperately to help him.
Is he still under the car?
No, he's not. The vehicle's being driven back.
The foreign driver runs from the scene. He then collapses, suffering a panic attack.
You with the person now?
Yes.
How old's the person? How old is he?
56. His name's Rob.
Now, is he awake?
I don't know.
It was 12 minutes before the ambulance arrived, but how long did it feel like?
Oh, I did. It felt like ever and ever. It did.
What did you say about his injuries?
Contact fracture.
Compound fracture?
Yeah, he's got bones coming out the legs.
Okay. Which, both legs, one leg?
Looks like both legs.
I don't really recall the pain.
Even though you could see your own bones, you don't remember the pain.
Only that impact when it first hit. I'll never forget that.
Robert Bliss was a fit and active man with an outdoors lifestyle, but now he's living life in a wheelchair. His injury's so bad, doctors were forced to remove his right leg. The other one is also at risk of being amputated. Despite all this, the man who caused these injuries, Quan Tuan Phan, has walked from court a free man because he's a foreigner.
He really got away with nothing.
Do you feel like there's two punishments, one for the tourist and one for the ordinary Australian?
Yeah, I think it would have been totally different. I think the ordinary Australian probably would have had a prison term and he would have had a bigger fine.
For all the horrific injuries inflicted on Rob, Quan Tuan Phan received a $200 good behaviour bond.
I've lost this leg. This one's fairly useless. My right arm I can only lift to there.
The judge ruled because Phan is from Vietnam and was here on a working visa, his options to punish him were limited. As a result, he walks free and Rob is left feeling worthless.
My whole life's just on hold. It's like I had to sell my house, whereas this guy, he goes back. Because he's a tourist, his sentencing doesn't count when he goes home.
I need to know if there's any serious bleeding.
Look, he's lost a lot of blood. There's a lot of blood in the trailer, yes.
There is? Okay.
Yes.
Robert's faced months of gruelling rehab and there's still the fight to save his other leg. He's also sold his home in Townsville to pay for medical bills. When Judge Stuart Durwood handed down the sentence, he said he realised there might be anger in the community about the punishment. But for the victim, Robert Bliss, it was just another blow, after already being denied the opportunity to read his victim impact statement in court.
I had never had the opportunity to express my feelings what had happened. The judge just sort of bulldozed through.
I don't know what else the magistrate could have done. Yeah, we could have thrown him in jail for a couple of years and cost all of us as taxpayers.
Former federal MP Gary Hardgrave believes it was the right decision not to send Quan Tuan Phan to jail, but says he should pay Rob compensation for his injuries.
This guy also should understand that there is a monetary cost. A man has had to sell his home, he's had to change his whole set of circumstances, he's lost a leg. This young bloke should lose something as well.
Incredibly, Robert had to fight for months to get the disability support pension, and while he has that now, he's still trying to get compensation from third-party insurance.
There's been quite a mountain of paperwork and there's still a lot to go at this stage.
Cara Thompson from Morris Blackburn is helping Rob through the legal minefield to get the assistance he's entitled to.
The next battle is the rehabilitation and making sure that Rob's got appropriate access to treatment and has a plan in place so that he can get the best support possible. And then from there, we'll look at the compensation side of the case.
It's been an incredibly hard slog for Robert, and there's no sign of life getting easier anytime soon. He feels the justice system has failed him.
I'm not even considered really nothing.
And despite receiving just a $200 good behaviour bond, the driver did have a conviction recorded against him, and he's now been deported.